Hi, it's Carolien van Akker and you're watching Carolien TV, the place to be if you want to know what it is that's being asked from women right now in our time frame. Because in my point of view, that's really what's going on. It's time for us to step up and to start sharing with the world what we have to share. And that's why I'm really happy today to be here with Aafke Osse. Aafke is one of these women who knows what it takes to step up. And Aafke is the founder, executive of Sisterhood in Leadership and also of Sisterhood in Business. And she's also the owner of Give Way, Maak Ruimte in Dutch. And this is the book that she wrote together with her partners on that. Aafke, great to have you here today and to be able to have our conversation on what it is that's being asked right now. And actually, I must say, what comes to my mind immediately is the picture that I saw from you on Facebook on the 21st of January, last January.
The Women's March.
Yeah, the Women's March.
Yeah.
You were there.
Yeah, of course I was there. For me it was like old times. I've been there against the bomb long ago, and I've been there because of student things. I was shocked when Trump was chosen, and I didn't understood at all why. But now with this Women's March, I realized, oh, this is why. Now people stand up, people get awake, people realize, don't wait for the leaders, stand up yourself and build the world you want to live in. And that's, I was very happy about that.
Ah, yeah. It's almost as an invitation that had been...
I see it happening, yeah.
And you're also the founder executive of a Sisterhood in Leadership.
Yeah.
And you help companies and non-profits to build in sisterhood in their organizations.
Yeah.
What exactly is it, sisterhood within organizations?
Sisterhood is a dialogue amongst women about what you like, your desire, and what's bothering you. With Sisterhood in Business, we can help women to empower each other and help find their own strength. Most men like to have targets. Most women like to get secureness, get trust, and then they start flying. And if you help each other to build the trust and the situations around the woman to create what she wants to, it makes really a difference for the woman, but also for the firm. It helps. To be honest, if I'm on my end of my life, and you would ask me what's the most important thing to do right, is with my children. If you're really honest with yourself, that is really important. So
that's what we want to do right.
That's what we want to do right. That's your first job in some way. But if you have a bigger mission and you also want to build on a better world or make a beautiful product, then you have to make choices and stay connected with yourself to handle all these different things you have to act on.
Yeah. How do you do that, to stay connected with yourself?
In the beginning of each year, I plan my weeks in which I'm going to study on things. So I went 1 week already to the monastery just after Christmas, because we were on holiday with our 7 children and 4 grandchildren, and it is really nice and energetic and skiing, and it was really nice, brilliant. But I knew I wouldn't have any time to really connect to myself. And
it's incredibly busy. Being around this huge family.
So I took 4 days to a monastery and in a small retreat for myself.
Are you willing to share anything on what you have learned on what's
in that week?
Yeah.
Last year, a very good friend of mine died, and I had some trouble in business with different women. So I have been thinking about what am I doing in that kind of situation. So what's my part of why it's so difficult for me? I had to heal a bit, cry a bit more about this friend, and thank her for her period in my life. And I realized it's important that I stand more alone. I really like to work together.
Yes.
But the risk of working together that I don't stand enough on my own legs. Being more really myself and my total power, that was the most important thing I decided.
How do you keep checking that? How do you know it, that it's the right project that you're working on?
I think that I find myself starting to be energetic and talking about it. I can also almost see myself acting in that moment, and then I realize, I also feel it comes from a very deep place. Sometimes I am asking myself, well, who am I to do that, or why should I? Is it such a big problem? You know, I also have that voice. Mm-hmm. But then I realized, yeah, that's such a killing voice. I know I'm not the only one who stands up. Luckily not. I hope we do it together. Yeah.
If the who am I voice comes up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And I learned for these voices, I learned mostly on this side here at me. I say thank you. Yeah. And I listen a little and I go on if I think it's not right. And sometimes the voices are right. Yeah.
Who's your role model? Who is role modeling really well right now?
Nelson Mandela, of course. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What he did brilliant in Robben Island, and don't blaming but start to build, of course, everybody knows that. But also what I did with the Reebok, the rugby team, which was a real wide thing. He knew that you need rituals, you need symbols as group to grow on. Because all the blacks say, no, the Reeboks must go down, no, we don't want it. And he realized all alone, he said, it's important that we do it. Because we can't be the blacks be the boss and the whites be down, and we do exactly the same. So it's so important that you realize what type of leadership you want to put in the world and build on it.
What question didn't I ask you that I should have asked you?
Well, perhaps one thing I did myself, and I also see other women do, by trying to do the best on all the things you have to keep in the air, you know, all the balls, like my children, my friends, my family, my work. A lot of women are feeling very responsible. Mm-hmm. So what I see, what especially women do, if they are busy, really busy, especially after they just have given birth to children, or that they take a lot of responsibility and keep pulling all the things to them because they don't want to disappoint anyone. Mm. And that's terrible for the woman itself, because you work your ass off and you almost can't be happy. But also for the surrounding, it's very irritating, because it's too much, too less relation and too much. So it helps if we help each other to slow down and take a bit less responsibility, and then everybody is more happy. So by taking some time for yourself, you also step a bit aside and can choose again.
Thank you, Aafke, for being here with me and sharing your story, and also to share. And what especially touched me is what we need to do ourselves to be able to bring this to the work floor and to the world. Great to have you here. Thank you.
Thank you for inviting me. Yeah.
And thank you for watching Carolien TV. And it's possible that you right now feel yourself the urge and the necessity to also step up, just as Aafke has shared with us. And if that's the case, because you want to share something with the world, well, maybe you want to join us at carolienvandenakker.com and find some more tips and inspiration and blogs. Stop hiding. Join us. See you next time.